jungle.
JB again bringing knowledge to the youth them. Alright, so today effectively would a mark, where Andrew set in the new curfew, whatsoever. But in a real life, ladies and gentlemen, as of lately, when you reach 8:30, how much people up on road? I know curfew now go start from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Alright, let's say the curfew makes sense. Remember, a lot of people agree with Andrew, but just remember this and be mindful about this, that Andrew Holmes is just like, he just now want to come state to himself where he's just been a control freak. If you don't know what a control freak is, think of this then where Andrew just put into place, and you tell me if it makes sense. Andrew is basically letting you understand that, look, a certain gathering can go up to 100 persons, but no more. No matter how despite large the area is, no more than 100. It's like giving a man a day work for run some block, and even if he can run 200 things, say you don't run no more than 100. Isn't that you being a control freak right there? Then let's say that if you I don't even know if it's right now, but at this point when we see country go right now, sooner or later, cause there's nothing we can do about it as citizens, and that more every citizen of Jamaica to pay attention to, brother. You see, little by little, you take an inch until you get it complete hard. But little by little, he must surrender the vice to everybody. Sooner or later, all this will come down to COVID, vaccination and money. Vaccination and money. Nothing else. Because remember this, when Andrew is set up in curfew and in quarantine barriers to protect us from COVID, poor people couldn't keep dance again, cook out can't keep again, business and church, school have to lock down. And we respect you, alright, and they are trying our favor. But then you're gonna make one wrong move. When poor people can't keep them function, he allowed Dream Weekend to keep. And what was his response? He said it was because of the capital. So even if curfew and quarantine at that time was to protect us, because of the capital, if have money where he can get our money where the promoters of Dream Weekend spend, but because of that capital, he could have break down all the barriers, therefore overlooking the life of poor people because of money. And honestly want slavery mentality, brother. But again, still the got you're not really know slavery until freedom march from you. And whole part we as young people, brother, we realize but an idea like me say, brother, there is nothing we can do about it. And nothing at all. Because the NID are just one voice in Jamaica. One voice and one voice only. Because remember, them no understand things from a poorer perspective, You see, because I work at John Shop, no work at Myriad. Them they run for them investigations to find out nothing more than they do, and you feel, and you just have to work with that. And you have a multitude of Jamaicans being ignorant, not understand any idea, brother. Because mother appreciate if they said, boy, it's alright. As long as the 6 feet distance or the 3 feet distance is maintained, you can have as much crowd as long as the distance is maintained. Because remember, brother, I distance prevent the COVID now, not sure. I distance, then say the wearing of mask and social distancing will minimize the possibilities of you catching COVID. Then supposed to wear a mask and can space yourself to that distance there. But he matter say right now at this point, the wearing of mask and the distancing no matter to him right now. 100 and no more. You see? So if you even want to keep a function, this is how Andrew control how much money you make at this point. You see? This is how he control who get to see who. And amongst that crowd right now, if you're not vaccinated, you must have this to prove this. Because guess what, I know any idea. You don't have to choose to get vaccination, brother. But if you do a vaccination test, we stress it to the point where you have to take your vaccine. And this is all that there is. You never yet hear Andrew come out and announce, brother, the majority of people who are dying from COVID are people who are attending the hospitals. Because that's what we observe for film oneself. People who have flu-like symptoms and go to the hospital and come back. But over the year, Matella said the majority that has died are the unvaccinated. You know, inflicting fear upon the people, and brother. If you make everyone go take it. And people not see, say, brother, I see same pattern. Slavery come down in here, brother. Remember, say slavery, accept slavery out of fear, you know, brother. And these leaders are doing the same procedures. See, they now, people barely can't find one sensible suit of living. Because if you go out right now, boy, the crowd have to limit it to 100 then, no matter how big the space be. 100. And if you're not vaccinated, you must have at least one vaccination report for the last 3 days. So eventually, you know, if you don't have money for to get vaccine, what? You can't go to your business, stay in your yard. You see? And if Jamaican people especially know how police work, anything the government say, that them are going to do. So most people might not agree with what me I say, brother, but the NID, as me say, oh, Jamaica, because I can't vouch for the world, you know. Because I don't know the world, Jamaica, I know. Yes, I live. And I can tell you, brother, NID member, one voice you go hear. One voice and one voice only. And when that device they're making speech, remember, they won't consider your state of living. That's why crime and violence can't done. Because if the youth will react according to their states of living, and your leader won't consider your state of living. Because of one, you can't say the violence of one parish, you punish every other parish because of it. You don't lead every other parish into violence, then say, my brother. So right now, the country need help, brother. Andrew, even as a leader right now, now think clearly through what he do. And he need a second. Because right now at this point, Jamaica have no opposition right now. There's one voice. But, you know, like once again, you know, like, share and comment, you know, and just give your thoughts on what you think are going on right now.
Audio Jungle.